I'm Ken Fowler. I'm the Managing Director of B2B Selling Skills, and I'd firstly like to thank you for purchasing the training program that you're about to go through and welcome you on board. This first video is fundamentally an introduction of what we're going to go through in the next 14 videos, and to give you an idea of the lessons, the learnings, and the outcomes that you're going to get with it. We're going to start off fundamentally talking about your job description as a salesperson. And every salesperson has exactly the same job description. And it is this: to identify and satisfy the customer's needs profitably. Once you truly understand that, you'll really understand what the foundation of business-to-business sales is. We're then going to talk a little bit about understanding why people buy. And it's pretty simple. They will either buy to move away from pain or to get closer to pleasure. The training that we're going to go to will give you techniques and methodologies that will make their pain worse or make the pleasure more desirable for them to move towards that, which means that they'll purchase your solution or your product. The next thing we need to understand, which you're going to get a lot of training on, is that information equals power. And whoever has the information going into a sale has the power to control that sale. I want you to have the tools to be able to get and control that information. When you go into a sales, the next part that we're going to do is we're going to talk about your being a doctor of sales, right? And this is going to be very interesting. This is all about the simple hypotheses that you need to diagnose before you prescribe. And it's going to become something that you're very, very useful as you go through this. To do that, everyone's heard about using open questions and using closed questions. Oh yeah, I know all that. And then I sit down with salespeople and I say, okay, tell me your best 3 open questions that you use. We're going to put together the best questions that you're going to use in every single sale. And those questions are going to give you the information, which is going to give you the power. So this is going to go through so that you're going to see a pattern coming of why you use this. And it's really simple to do. Once we actually teach you how to use open questions, we're going to teach you how to use closed questions. Now, what do you use closed questions for? Closing, that's right. If you do not know how to close, it's because you do not know how to ask the question right. So we're going to do probably 2 sessions on training in that, and you're really going to enjoy them, because when you get to that point, it's really, really simple, and it follows a simple premise that is, once again, universal, and that is this: if the salesperson says it, the customer can doubt it, but if the customer says it, it must be true. You'll learn all about that as we go through the course. The next thing we're going to talk about is following the lead. Following the lead and turning the machine on so that when you are in the zone, you are completely and 100% present. What does that mean in real words? In real words, it means you're not going to miss what buying signals are. You're not going to actually flow through a sale and think afterwards, oh, hang on a second, he was going to buy something then. Really important that you understand and can capture buying signals. We're going to teach you too about controlling the sale. Controlling the sale is absolutely important. It's about the flow of information. So we're going to spend some time on that. As we get to the end of this, I'm going to teach you what I learned years ago, which we'll just call the killer question. And once you learn the killer question, it is quite simply that aha moment when you turn around and you go, oh, I get it, I get it. And you're going to be able to use it in every sales presentation that you do. We're going to wrap this up by learning how to set the agenda, close a sale, and make sure that you don't get any, well, fallovers, refunds, people changing decisions, stuff like that, so that when you make the sale, you know it's going to stick. You know you can go back to your sales manager and say, put that on the board, that number is coming through, it is good to go. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoy this course. You're going to be sent emails at the end of every training session saying this is what we've covered and this is the essence of it, so that you can use it on a daily basis. Let's move on and start off with your job description. You've got to identify and satisfy the customer's needs profitably.